Yes.
Monét Talks.
You know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. That's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile. For a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for just $15 a month on the nation's largest 5G network. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. What I especially love about Mint Mobile is that you can keep your phone number and your contacts. So this year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Monet. That's mintmobile.com/Monet. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Monét Talks. Everybody come sit down, let's have a chat. Monét Talks. Living life gossip, chop it up, this or that. Monét Talks. Get comfortable with me, cause you on the show. We just wanna know where you been, who you been with. Monét Talks.
Okay, Monet Talks, listeners, viewers, and everything else. We have the... I can't even do it.
You want me to?
Sweet and supple,
Yeah.
delicious diva, Heidi in Closet.
Hi, darling. How are
Hi, Heidi in
you?
Closet.
How have you been?
Good, how have you been?
You know, I've been really good, actually. Tired. My body's sore. I just got back from being in North Carolina. I had like a reunion concert that I had to do for
a reunion concert?
Yeah, I was part of a dance company back in high school.
Oh.
And it's the last reunion concert I did was it was the 10th year reunion.
10th year reunion.
We didn't do the 15 because of COVID. So this
Okay.
was the 20-year reunion. And I was like, oh, it's been 10 years since I danced like this.
Okay, so like, were you like, you're like going full out?
Yeah, I was like going for it. And the thing is, from the dance company I was in, we did like all kinds of styles of dance. So it's like, we're using different body parts, different muscles, you know, sometimes you gotta know your positions. It was a lot, but I survived. It felt great.
Okay, wait, so I used to do like jazz, modern, African. See, I was never into dance. I feel like if my parents...
You're more vocal.
Yeah, I was vocal. But I feel like my parents would... Okay, that was good. Just effortless. Did you warm up today at all?
Zero warming up.
Legendary. I feel like if my parents would have put me in dance, maybe I would have thrived. Because like I always say, you know, I'm not a dancer. I can move, right?
Yeah,
but I'm not a dancer. I wish I could full up pas de bourrée, ball change, grand jeté to a Jean Dante. I don't...
You have the vocabulary at least of a dancer. Look,
that's all I have.
We done switched because I was like, some of those I was like, I don't remember that.
Because I
didn't remember that one. I was like, that was new to me. But
so you danced for how many years as a kid? Like your entire youth?
Well, I did a little bit of different dancing from all over. I did like the gospel dance in the church, of course. The
like
praise
liturgical
team.
dances.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Rain down. All that. Yeah.
Let it fall.
Yeah, so gave all that during church. And then I was on the step team.
You on a step team too?
Yes, honey.
Wait, the church step team or like your school step team?
Well, the gag was, so I was on the step team in high school for like my freshman year. And then we took what we learned and went back to our church and made a step team for the praise team as well.
Word.
So we were kind of a little bit of everything. It was kind of fun. Me and my sister was wild back in the day. And then I got into Catalyst, the dance company that I was in high school further on. And yeah, so it was probably overall about 5 years of dancing.
Okay.
That was...
And you and that was back home in
Ramseur, North Carolina.
And how often do you go back home?
Okay, so right after Drag Race said I moved out here and COVID happened, I hadn't gone back for a while because of like all the working and going. And then, you know, life happens and it's become more apparent as time going by that it means more to me to make sure that I make it back home more. So over the last year, I've been more frequently going back home and checking in and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I literally just got back.
Yeah, I know you like literally y'all like off the plane and came here. But Heidi is Miss Big Ball emotional call. She's like, but I had to make a stop in Vegas to get my hair braided, darling.
I needed
was like, come on, Mariah.
I needed it. If you seen this hair before the braids, baby, it would have been a mess.
Well, you have a head full of hair. You know, I'm very jealous of you girls who just have heads full of hair.
But beautiful bald heads are beautiful. I love
Are they?
I'm not gonna lie. I have a thing for bald heads. I think it's because my dad has a bald head and I have dad issues, you know. But but no, I actually really enjoy bald heads. I like them.
Okay, but what if you had a bald head? Would you like it?
I look good. I have pictures of me with a bald head. You want to see?
Wait, did you shave your hair off at some point?
Sometimes I'll just like skin it. I haven't done like full skinhead in so long, but like every once in a while I like go almost down to the
screaming skinhead into this at this podcast.
Skinhead!
You can sing too. That was a nice little vibrato.
Thank you. I've been wanting to. I used to sing a lot back in the day too. I was in the chorus. Of course, that's where I learned to lip sync. Thank you, church. Thank you, church. That's where I learned how to lip sync and stuff. And then I was in choir, of course. And me and my sister, who I just talked about, we did. We were in like a youth singing duo. Me and her. We call ourselves the Angels of Christ, and we would like travel around all the churches and stuff in North Carolina and sing and go to all the reunions and the anniversaries for the groups and stuff. We had our own anniversaries. I think we made it up to 5 years.
What was y'all's denomination?
The church I went to was Arrows Grove Missionary Baptist Church.
Baptist. Oh, so good old Southern Baptist. Mm-hmm. Like
praise
screaming,
Lord,
shouting, praise the Lord.
Yes, the people shouting and which reminds me, this one time this woman tried to almost stepped on my grandma's foot while they were shouting. And my grandma was a crazy woman. So she was like, she would have knocked the daylights out of her. She stepped on her shoes. I was like...
Her brand new shoe that she wore to church on first Sunday.
Yeah, and I was like, Grandma, you can't be hitting people. They shouting. She's like, the Lord ain't tell her to step on my foot. I was like, stop! Stop! She would take me out. Yeah, so...
Did your grandmother, has she ever seen you drag?
She did. She saw me in drag. At first, she did not like it at all. She was like shook by it at first. But then eventually I kept doing it. And then like I lost my day job. So I was still doing drag and I lived there. So like I still had to pay bills and stuff. And drag was starting to provide for the bills. So, you know, something like that can really start opening people's eyes up and stuff. And she became more receptive.
You ain't never lie. I think when my family realized that, like I am making a career and I'm able to pay my bills and pay off my car.
I'm not just playing dress up.
Yeah, this is like
even
my
though
career.
it's fun.
It's fun, for sure.
But like, I'm not just playing dress up. I'm not just doing this for fun. And like, you know, and so she slowly started opening up, and then I started doing pageants. And when I started doing pageants, she started getting into it. And she was like, "Okay, don't go up there with them pantyhose with the line in them." She's like, "Not the control tops, Grandma, please." She's like, "Make sure you get them right color too." I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am."
Yes.
Yeah.
My God, I love that. Yeah, but my grandmother, now my grandmother loves it. My grandmother, but also I have all my family there. Every time I talk to them on the phone, everybody's back home praying for me, pleading blood over me. Everyone is so about making sure I'm okay, especially with all this shit going on. I did a gig in Charlotte.
Oh, North Carolina, yeah. The Queen City.
Yes, 3 or 2 years ago. It was right when all that like anti-drag legislation stuff was like popping.
Yeah.
It was the first time I was ever like really afraid to be honest. I was like, yo, I can really go out here and do this thing on the show, and somebody can roll up to this gig and I'll be on stage and just boom,
you're in the South, honey. They have them with them. They will carry.
North Carolina, the South. It doesn't feel like the South to me.
I know people say that because I don't know why, because people consider Virginia the South and it's under Virginia.
Right.
And it's right beside Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know why North Carolina. I mean, because you have a very thick country accent.
Yeah, well, yes.
It's just, yes.
Well, if I really go into like, sometimes they'll go crazy. And I'm like, whoa.
pull the horse into the stable, girl.
I'm like, Jesus. I love it. I love a good thick country accent.
Oh my God, I just feel so. I'm just here chatting with you on this couch. I feel so lovely.
Very conversational.
Very conversational. Mm-hmm. So when we had first met you on season 12.
Okay. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Well, I mean, you were such a beloved. No, I'm talking about in season 12, right? Like you were the breakout star. Like people were like, "Oh my fucking God!" Like you were just so infectious. Mm-hmm. People fell in love with you. How was that? Like, how did that feel at that time?
It felt kind of amazing. Not gonna lie, it felt amazing, especially during that crazy time. It's like
COVID season.
We were living inside.
I know.
We couldn't leave our houses, and like feeling that love during that time really helped me get through it. So thank you to everyone.
What's also crazy to me, I realized like y'all season 12 girls, y'all never. And talk to Gigi. I feel so good. Y'all never got the chance, like in your season, to do like the crazy, like okay, the cast is announced, and I am working literally 4 or 5 days a week in clubs in America. Y'all all did that shit. Y'all didn't get like the crazy drag race thing, which I think is different. I don't think now, like the new season, like season 16, 17, they don't even have that now because there's so many girls now.
I don't think so either.
They don't get that either. So like y'all was like the last one.
It was crazy because for me, I saw the calendar. The Google Calendar with all the dates on it. And it was right before COVID hit. And I was like, oh, look at all this that I'm about to be doing. So I was like getting all the hype. And then the world shut down. And then I watched that calendar tick off one after another. I was like, I'm never going to get these experiences. I was really hurt by that. But that's why all the love coming in was so great for me.
Girl,
I was like, Jesus. But then also I was really popping off on Cameo.
The Cameo girl.
Honey, Corey King who? It was me first. I was top 5 too at one point.
I've never been to Cameo. It's just, I mean, I should have because y'all bitches were making money on Cameo.
Coin down.
Y'all making so much money.
They take so much parts of it now.
Do they?
They take a good chunk, especially if you get it off of the app on iPhone, because Apple takes a cut. And then they take a cut. So you're only getting like half of your price. Yeah.
What?
If someone does it on the Apple app, I have it set at 100. If it's through Apple, I'll get like $52.
That's such fucking
That's
bullshit.
why I'm always like, hey, just do it on the Cameo, on the website.
I mean, what someone needs to do is do a competitive like thing. Like,
let's do it.
Make a new one.
Do you know a software engineer?
I mean, we
can find one on the street, I'm sure. Somewhere.
Julian,
honestly, he could probably whip up an app.
Girl.
He could probably whip up an app.
I know Julian from back in the day in New York.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Girl, Julian's trouble.
Oh, I know.
He's so pretty though.
He's so sweet.
So beautiful and so pretty.
So sweet.
Oh
my God.
So kind. Okay, so why did you decide to move to LA than New York? Because in my mind, seeing you on TV, you feel like more of a New York girl, but you started with Los Angeles and it hurt my feelings a little bit, which is why I moved here to let you know in person.
Okay, so you had to be like confronting me about it. Today was specifically set up so we could have this conversation.
Yes, Heidi.
And you know, it was down between New York and LA. It was, and the only deciding factor was the weather. I was like, I can't do New York weather too long. Like I love New York. Don't get me wrong. I love New York. Love going to New York. Going next week, but the weather itself, I can only deal with for maybe like 2 weeks, and then I'm like, okay, it's enough.
I mean, North Carolina's on the East Coast. I guess North Carolina doesn't. North Carolina gets cold.
It gets cold, but we get all the seasons. We get all the seasons. Sometimes in the same week. It's crazy. North Carolina's weather is crazy. Look into it. It's wild. One week it was sunny, and then it was raining. And by the end of the week it was snow. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. It's wild. So yeah.
Talk to me about your new show. I just saw the trailer for it.
Oh yeah.
It looks so good. It looks, bitch, the budget. It looks expensive.
We're trying.
It looks really good.
We're trying over at Mind the Gap Production.
Is that your production company?
It's my production company.
Okay, before talk about a production company and why it was important for you to start a production company.
Well, I've always felt like this special connection of being able to be seen on TV and stuff. Mm-hmm. And like growing up, I didn't see that many people like me. So when I saw someone, I really connected to them. And I really wanted to like open up a space and like mind the gap of what is in you see it, what's going on with content today. And I feel like it's very much like very mainstream, or like deep and down and like grunge and dirty and stuff. And I kind of want to be in that middle ground where it's like, maybe not, like I want to be seen for like the gamers and the nerds and like I want to fill in that void that doesn't necessarily get all the content thrown their way. So we got a lot of things going that way as well.
Word.
But the new show I'm working on is High Tea with Heidi.
Yeah.
It's a show where I invite some friends over. We get a little highly enlightened, a little tea time, proper tea time, because she's a Christian woman.
Now, question: are you brewing tea for real, or are y'all smoking? Like,
It depends on the guest. It depends on the guest.
The people that do the weed tea be a lot. I'm like, how are y'all drinking weed tea?
I've done it. I've tried to dabble each time.
You're bliss out of your mind. You're fucked up.
Oh, I'm full on
Baked,
gone.
yeah.
You have to watch the episode. I think this episode was with June Jambalaya and
who looks so stunning, by the way.
gorgeous, right? And Dr. Brinkley. Oh, love Dr. Brinkley.
Dr. Brinkley.
He is like a relationship therapist and other things. I had him come talk on the show. But I believe we did tea that episode, and yeah, it was great. It was
Do you
great.
remember it?
Well, no. No, not at all.
You know, I've told a story on the podcast before that I maybe used it too. I'm trying to find. There have to be other people who did it because they shot a whole season that never came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a show called High Times.
It is the spinoff of like the drunk history.
Did you do it as well?
No, but I heard about it, and I'm sad that I didn't get to do it.
Well, girl,
should we reboot it?
It never saw the light of day.
That's right.
Because they bring you in there. They had like a proper
bliss you down
doctor come there, and when I tell y'all, this table full of all different cookies,
a
joints,
charcuterie board,
pretty rolls, bud, whatever you wanted. You could smoke as much as you wanted, so to get you highly enlightened.
Yes.
And so I did it. I'm typically a 5 milligram girly gummy.
Mm-hmm,
like I'm like that gives me good.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like I want to have a really good time, I'll take a 10 milligram. That's it.
Yeah.
They gave me a 25 milligram gummy, and I also smoked a joint as well.
Bless you, bless you.
So then you do that.
You were gone.
And they read you this, or you. I forget if you read the story before or after you do the
I
weed.
hope before.
I think before. I think it's before.
That way, there's at least a chance.
Yeah, you read it before. You talk about the story, all the little intricate details of it. You get high. And then you get fully dressed, fully ready. Then they take you to the sound stage, and then you're in this like big room, and then you
have to retell it.
You retell the story. Baby, when I tell you, I did not know my left, my right. I have never been that high. Oh, I have been.
Wait, who shot this?
This was with like CBS.
Wherever you are, release the footage.
I want to see the footage so bad.
Release the footage. We want it.
And my team has reached out, and they won't like they
at least this episode, at least.
Just send it to me. I just want to see what it looks like.
Something.
Yeah, girl. I don't remember getting home that day.
Oh my God.
I don't remember getting home. Weed never gets me that fucked up. Like,
just fully gone.
Just fully gone.
Just fully gone. And sometimes he'll get me too. Like there was, what was it? Okay, so when I first moved out here, I just got into it. So
you didn't smoke weed before you went to LA?
No, because in my family, you either sell it or you do it. And I being the good Christian woman that I am, in North Carolina, it's illegal. And I'm too pretty for jail.
Got it.
So I'm not good. Do you know what they would do to me in there?
Girl,
they would just have me.
They would have their way with you, girl.
And I mean, like, but like, I can't go.
Yeah.
So I refused to do it in North Carolina. But when I moved out here, I was like, okay, I'm a dabble now. So then I got into it, and then I was like, clearly I'm still doing it. But and then it was the day that.
Who was the first person to smoke you out?
The first person to smoke me out. Who was it? Oh God.
That we would know.
I believe it was my eldest sibling, Tony. Tony got me.
Tony Soto?
No. Tony Cheek, my elder sibling.
Oh no, your actual
my blood
your
sibling.
Blood sibling.
Yeah,
okay, work. I was like, Tony Soto got you fucked up.
Yeah. I should have just said yeah. Yes. Well, yeah. It's so tough.
Okay, work. Okay, so you're telling me. So you moved to LA and you're like, okay.
I dabbled. And then, Lord have mercy, it was the day that it was announced that Biden won the election in 2020. And like, it was a day that like, everyone in the streets were like, oh! Like, everyone was driving by honking their horns and stuff. So I popped a little edible. And, I was cleaning up a little edible. Popped it in my mouth and started cleaning the apartment or whatever. And then I just, you hear the honking and stuff. And I guess I tuned it out eventually. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if I was coming down or whatever. All of a sudden, I hear like a blaring horn and I feel like it's coming through my window. So I duck and I'm like, I'm like shook by it. And then I like look up and I'm like, oh well, I'm inside my apartment. It's not coming through yeah. So I was too far gone at that point. And the gag was I really need to work on my survival instincts because I ducked and not ran. I was like, what happened? What happened? It got me.
I mean, Jada has fixed a lot of weed too.
Oh,
but I feel like she didn't smoke weed until All-Star 7. I think All-Star 7 was so stressful it pushed her over the edge. And she just came back.
No, she was smoking before then for sure. I can guarantee that. No, I can guarantee she was before then. Lord. But that one definitely added, though, for sure.
For sure.
Oh
How do you feel about, something I want to talk to you about, because I think we both of us come from this experience too. Because we're both, oh my God, we're both Sixers.
Yeah, sixth place.
We're both
Congenialities.
sixth place congeniality divas.
The dynasty has come to an end. You know that, right?
Oh, why?
It started with me and ended with Saphira and Tsunami. It was the run of Black Queens winning Congeniality.
Damn.
Well, it's over.
Saphira and they are both Black.
Yeah, but then after her was Crystal Envy, who just won.
Isn't my mind like, why didn't Corey King win Congeniality? Why do y'all play Corey King face like that?
Oh, you think she should have been?
That's my daughter.
That don't mean she should have been congenial.
I think Corey was sixth place as well.
Was she?
The sixth place is a good baby. The sixth place
Sixth on that season. Who was sixth?
I think it's Corey.
King?
Corey King was sixth place.
You playing with me now?
I'm sick because Lydia Butthole was fifth.
No, what season is this?
Season 17.
This is not what happened.
It is.
Who is
Corey was sixth.
Girl,
place.
she doing this thing where she's trying to gaslight me, y'all. That's what that is.
Corey King was sixth place.
You're not telling me Corey the Man King was sixth place.
Can you look up for me, Tracy, please? I'm pretty sure Corey was fifth.
No.
Lydia was fifth.
Ain't no way.
I think so, babe.
Ain't no way.
I think so.
I don't believe so.
Ain't no way.
You better say.
For me to love you.
Know who is sixth and fifth?
Yes.
Lana, Jeray, and Susie too.
Thank you.
Oh.
I was like, ain't no way.
Oh, damn. I was
You, that's your daughter. You just want the best for her.
I want the
you
best
just want the best for your daughter.
Okay, I know about it. Okay, so you did 4 lip syncs in your season, and you won 3 of them.
Yeah.
And which is clearly lip sync status, lip sync assassin status.
Thank
I
you.
did 3, 1, 2, and I think I mean, they say I'm a lip sync assassin. I don't think I was. I think it was more so Taylor Michaels.
I think you're pretty good. I think you're.
But I'm not an assassin.
Well, you were an assassin, though.
I mean,
so technically, you, regardless of what you say, you are an assassin.
I won 60% of my lip syncs.
That's a good percentage.
Well, you won 75%.
Hey, arguably should have been more on that all-star lip sync with Ginger. I don't know. I love Ginger Minch.
Girl.
I want the unreleased full-length performance.
I'm glad you love her because the fans sure don't. They are mad at this girl. They're
like, we don't want to see her no more.
Mad at this girl.
I'm like, well, I guess I know I'm not going back there. That's the chief. They be like, why is she there? I was like,
girl,
you're right.
They are mad at her.
They are not having it. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay, noted.
Yeah. I mean, well, would you ever go back though? I mean, because you did your big on the Drag Race. You been to the creme. You been to the creme there. You went on there and you're like,
I don't know if I'd say been to the creme there, but you know, I was just. Let's just say I was ready to go.
Ready to go.
And I was at peace with where I was and how I had done so far. So I was like, okay, yeah.
I also thought it was cunt when you came back. You were like, you know what? And I'm putting these looks behind a paywall.
And meant it. And you know what? It was a blessing because I won the what was the challenge? What was it called? The Fame Game?
Yes.
I won it down.
Yeah.
I got that coin.
Word.
And did. So.
Word.
But yeah, it was just like, well, might as well.
Well, I think you doing that to me, I think it was a fierce move because I think that people, you know, it's really easy for fans of the show to watch the show and be like, oh, you should this and that, and not realizing, baby, these looks are not cheap.
Yeah.
These things cost so much money.
From head to toe.
From head to toe.
The wig is a couple $100.
The nails
is $100 or $200. The jewelry, the heels.
So like
the garment itself.
Dude, I want to make a little something back for all the money that I spent on this thing to impress y'all on in this thing and the judges. Like, yeah. And I don't think that's self, and I don't think that's shady. I think
and
it
wasn't the only content I have.
Right.
So there's more to see. It's just it was an additive.
Yeah.
So yeah. A little sprinkle on. What's it called? The amuse bouche.
Well,
it's like a dessert, amuse bouche.
No, the amuse bouche is like it's like a tasting. It's like you just like a little or something.
Like a little slurp it up.
Yeah, a little slurp it up before the main thing.
Like the sop it up. No, it would be the opposite of sopping it up.
Yeah, it would be the opposite of sopping.
Okay, yeah. I'm here for it. A little moosh boosh.
A little cheese, if you will. How's your love life, Heidi?
Ooh, it's so good. It's so good.
It so good?
It's so good. I love my baby. My partner Darian, also Anya Behinds. Go give him a follow.
Oh, he's a drag queen.
I'm a lesbian.
Oh my God, all the drag queens are becoming lesbians.
I'm a lesbian, and I don't mean to. It wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, how did y'all meet?
Oh God. Now, so
Oh God, is it bad? maybe we don't want to know, girl. I don't know. You're not setting it up very nice. You're like, ugh.
Don't get me wrong, I love this man. But how we met was crazy. Okay, so we both have this ex-mutual friend. Not like...
Ooh, an ex-friend is always a good story, but I want to ask you about that.
Just ex-friend, not ex anything else.
Okay,
just friend.
Just a friend, okay.
On both ends.
Ooh, both?
No.
Oh, God. Just want to clear it up. I just don't know.
I hope it's cleared up. Oh, my God. But, so there was this ex-mutual friend that we had. I met them first, and then they had met my partner. But at the time, I was talking to someone or whatever. And then this ex-friend came to me and was like, oh my God, so I met this guy. We hooked up. We had a great time. Here, look at his social media. You should hook up with him too. And I'm still freshly new to LA. So I'm like, oh, that's how y'all get down in here?
I was about to say, do you typically share hookups with friends?
No. Me personally, no.
Yeah, me either. I'm not that girl.
Personally, no.
I'm not interested in that.
No, not personally. And I looked at social media, I'm like, oh, he's handsome, but like, you sound like you have a thing for him, so I'm gonna let that be, but we may be friends or whatever. So we hung out, but nothing suspicious was happening. We just became friends and stuff. But I think what the nail in the coffin was Darian told this friend that he liked me and did not have feelings for them. So then it became a thing. And then they started telling me like, well, I don't like him anyways. And then like the next week, oh, I do like him. And I was like, okay, well,
like, girl, I don't got time for these bipolar games. What is it?
I don't care.
Right, okay.
We're just friends. Because I was very transparent with everyone involved. I was like, we're just friends. I'm not doing nothing because I'm friends with both of y'all. I'm just that type of person. I'm very blunt and very honest when it comes to those kind of situations. I'm like, I don't like any suspicion, no fishy stuff, no nothing. So it went on for about a month like that. And then this ex-friend went behind my back to the guy that I was talking to at the time, was they're dating.
Okay. So the ex-friend goes behind your back to not the person that they like, but someone else that you were talking to.
The person that I was actually dating at the time.
And told them
that I was dating Darian. Which was not the case. So then I had to cuss him out. And then I almost hired my cousin T-Bird to come fight him. But
your cousin T-Bird?
T-Bird will she'll box anybody for $25.
Oh, she
don't mind.
I live.
She about 5'4" and she'll beat anybody's ass. She don't mind.
I love it.
And I got bail money now, T-Bird. I got you, girl. I really don't mind now. But I chose my better judgment kicked in. I was like, no, let's not hire her. So then I just cut all ties with them. And then come to find out, they had never hooked up with my partner, like with Darian. They'd never hooked up. That was all a lie and stuff. And then he saw that as weird, so he stopped talking to them too. And then we just remained friends. Then eventually, the guy that I was talking to, we broke up. And me and Darian stayed friends and then started dating.
And then the rest is history, as they say.
And now 3.5 years later, we're here together.
Oh, so it's the same person you've been dating since I moved to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, my baby.
Monét Talks.
You know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. While you're planning beach trips, barbecues, and 3-day vacations, your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back. That's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile. With Mint, you can get the coverage and speed you're used to, but for way less money. And for a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for $15 a month. So while your friends are sweating over data overages and surprise charges, you'll be chilling, literally and financially. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan's jaw-dropping monthly bills and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text, delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And here's what I love the most. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring over your phone number along with all your existing contacts. So ditch that old wireless plan. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Monet. That's mintmobile.com/Monet. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for the first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Now, are you a married type of woman?
I am a married type of woman. I think he may be the one.
Really?
I do. I could. The thing is, for me personally, I don't date anyone unless I could see a future with them. So if I do actually put in the energy and the time and like the commitment to it, it's because I do clearly see us being able to build a future together. So because I'm not a frivolous dater. I'm not. I don't. We can hook up. I don't mind. I'm not. That don't mean I'm gonna date you though.
Got it. Okay.
I'm that
So
type of
dating is
person.
specifically for someone I see a future with.
Yeah.
But I will fuck. We used to like have hookups, but
Down.
I'm not calling it a date, or
Yeah.
I'm not calling it my boyfriend.
I mean, we can go on a date, but you won't be my boyfriend by the end of the day. Like, yeah, you can take me out or whatever. I'll take you out or whatever. But like, we're not, no.
And are you doing like a big white wedding, 300 guests, or is this a small little thing on the side of a cliff by a beach?
I think it's going to have to be somewhere in between. I don't know if I want 300 hoes there, but like, I know he has a large family, so he's going to want at least a good amount of them to be there. I know I want my family to be there, and some of our sisters to be there. You know who's already RSVP'd?
Who?
Alyssa Edwards.
Oh, Lord.
Yes!
That's because she want to upstage you.
She does. She's fully going to come up there and be like, trying to... No, she's going to be the one who marries us.
Oh, the officiant. Now, Miss Heidi, you and Daria.
Now, Miss Heidi, Miss Girl, do you take this man to be your awfully wedded husband? That was
Bury that.
Honestly, I might want to pay her to do that.
That would be kind of cool. If I got married, I would shoot my shot, but I would absolutely ask RuPaul. I would try.
Do you think she would show up?
I don't. I want RuPaul to officiate. So I don't.
That's gonna be a nice check.
What?
Mother ain't cheap.
I've done 3 seasons of RuPaul's show.
You think Mother's gonna lower her price for you?
Maybe she might love me now.
She didn't give you the second crown, sis. No.
I would never shoot my shot. I would send a nice little email. I would show up. I know when they film the show, I'm gonna just show up on set one day outside.
You're gonna be sponsoring the next season of Drag Race. I see. If you do that, that's what that's gonna be. All Stars 25, sponsored by Monét X Change.
Hello, and I'm like,
yes.
I just want RuPaul to just officiate. And honestly, that's better than being a guest because you can just show up for that, and leave. You're there for a max 10 minutes. 20 if you just come before.
Would you ever get your license to be able to officiate weddings?
I would. I would like to do that for some people. I've been asked to do it, but I've never sat and gotten my license in to do it. But I would. I think
I might would. I haven't. I haven't even been to a wedding.
You've never been to like any type of wedding?
I went to, I had a gig at a wedding, but I wasn't, they didn't want me at the actual wedding because they wanted me to be a surprise for their partner.
Okay.
So I was at the reception after the wedding.
Now, were there good hors d'oeuvres at this wedding? Because a wedding with bad hors d'oeuvres fucking pisses me off.
No, it was great. It was fabulous. It was South Carolina. The couple was lovely. They were very sweet.
What is a gay wedding?
Gay wedding. We love gay weddings.
Love a gay wedding.
I waxed my bikini area for nothing about that day. I was like, oh, a gay wedding. It was going to be feisty. It's going to be spicy.
No, girl, you're going to be dancing.
But they had a bunch of their straight coworkers and stuff. I was like,
sounds like a party to me, honey. I was sure.
Honestly, though, some of them could have got it.
A meeting in the men's room, honey.
There's a meeting in the men's room. Ooh. Yeah. Let's drop a track. No, I'm joking. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. So okay, a wedding for you, a wedding for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the older I get, I'm like, oh my god, do I need to do a wedding? But was it just like a dream I had as a kid that I wanted? But I think I do.
Like, are we breaking down all these like norms in society? Like, can I just be with the person I love and not have to do this whole like ceremony of being together?
Well, okay, this might be too personal. You can tell me fuck off.
Oh no.
Are you and your boyfriend open or are you monogamous?
We are in an open relationship. We aren't like actively always going out to try and find someone to hooch on.
Right.
But it's more so like if it's in the moment or if it's like, hey, a friend of mine came into town, something like that maybe. But it's not like super like, let's go to all the sex parties.
Yeah, my boyfriend and we have an open situation. What we do is that, so we have the liberty to open and close at our discretion, like when we're feeling, we have open honest communication about that. Right now we're monogamous.
Because communication is key.
Communication is key. And even when we do have those bouts of openness, we don't hook up with people while we're in the same place, right? So when we're both home, we're not open. Right. It's only when we're apart, we're open, basically. And like, I think that it works for us. It's great, but
it's all about what works for you and your
But a little piece of it, I'm always
relationship.
like, it always just feels just a little unserious, if I'm being super honest, right? Because I'm like I get like being able to be open and allowing your partners whatever, but also like, do gays need to have sex so much that we can't just keep it in our pants and make that sacrifice for our partner? And again, I do both of them, so I'm constantly battling my own thoughts about it.
No, that's for sure. But what I always do is just look at the straight society and be like, well, I could be not open. But then look at how many people cheat over there on that side. I would be so much crazier if we were, I would go insane.
Yeah.
I would lose it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody cheat on me.
Would you ever be poly?
Poly? I've thought about it. Me and baby, I think we talked about it like a little bit, but we haven't like pursued it or anything. Maybe we'll be open to it. Not sure though.
Girl,
we'll have to cross that bridge if it ever arises, I guess.
Yeah, poly again.
But also, do I have the energy for more than one partner?
That's a part of it.
That's too much. But how does Bob do it?
Girl,
Bob
that's
the
part of it.
Energizer Bunny, because I personally, it sounds cute, but personally, like physically, I don't know if I could do it. It's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think
just
so
even
too.
just emotions. It's
that's
a lot of
emotionally taxing. It's not about the having sex with people. I don't care about that. It's about
that's a lot.
Your whole self. Like, just managing my one relationship it's a lot. Because
just managing myself by myself is a lot. Jesus Christ.
Relationships are so much work to make them
It's a lot of give and or should be a lot of give and take.
And now I'm adding another whole human being to that again. That seems
and seeing
so
how
hard.
It balances out everything too. It's
it's really, really, really tough.
Yeah, it would definitely be even more communication than now, and I
can't communicate.
Obviously, because there's a new person, but
I'm not looking to communicate even more. I'm good.
I love someone who I can just sit in quiet with sometimes.
Baby,
I don't mind. Like we can talk all the time if you want to, but it's nothing like just being able to sit on the couch and just cuddle up and just be quiet with someone. I love it. I think it's fabulous. It's heaven. That's like when it's like healing. Like this is us time and we're here together and we're like, it's like the battery recharge.
Yeah, it's a battery charge.
Yeah.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. Okay, Miss Heidi in Closet.
Antidotes by Heidi.
Antidotes by Heidi.
Is that the thing? Is that what they're called? Antidote?
Yeah,
okay.
Antidote.
I didn't know if it was something for poison or not.
An antidote?
Okay.
Yeah. An antidote is for poison.
Okay.
An anecdote is a story.
Okay. I just want to make sure I said the right one. I'm proud of myself. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Words are hard. That's the name of this episode. Monet Talks. Heidi Closet Talks. Words are hard.
They are. Words are hard. And then people know multiple languages. I'm like, I'm struggling with one. How do you do it?
I mean, I wish I was a polyglot. I
wish I could.
I can kind of stumble my way through Spanish. If I go to a Spanish-speaking country,
there's parts I can pick up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can't go if I go to the DR or Puerto Rico, forget it. They speak too fast. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans speak way too fast. I can't, my brain cannot hear what is going on. They're speaking so fast. But other Spanish-speaking countries, I'm pretty good. But girl.
Yeah,
it's tough. I mean, if you could speak another language, which one would you want to speak?
Ooh. See, probably Spanish because I feel like it's just so I feel like it's very helpful. But maybe Mandarin.
Ooh, maybe Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world.
Is it? Yeah. It's the most one. Well, then probably that one. Then I would say
that's true. I know it's
Look
something.
at you.
I think it's either the second.
Monet facts.
Monet facts. I think it's either the first or second. I know that.
It's up there.
I know Muhammad is the most common name in the world.
Really?
Muhammad.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll buy it.
I know that.
I'll buy it.
It would be fluently. It would be French. I think French is so sexy.
It is a beautiful language, I feel like. But I don't know if it would be the one I choose because I feel like it's just so...
Tendresse.
Undress me. Is that what you said? Monet, please. Making me blush. Please, girl. It is a sexy language.
It is a language.
And I feel like Italian is also quite nice.
Italian is good too. I think Italian can, no shade to all Italian, it can sound a little whiny. Like, I'm like, no.
Why did you move your hands when you did that?
Because they don't talk with their hands.
Get her. Cancel her. Cancel her.
I think French is just sexier. Like when I used to hook up with this, not used to. Well, he is used to. I used to hook up with this guy in New York who was from Yonkers, who was French, and
Where's Yonkers?
Yonkers is like right a little north of the Bronx.
Okay.
All the way up there, and he was this friend. I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, he lived in Bronx. He lived in Yonkers. He was just so, the way he talked to me was just so sexy. And when I was in Paris for Pride that time, I hooked up with this French guy. They were just so, the way they talk is just so hot to me.
So what you're telling me is I should fuck Nicky Doll. Well, she said she'd have to top.
Is she a top?
I don't know, sister.
There's no way.
She said if we were to ever hook up, she would have to top me.
I mean, she's just French. She's probably nice and uncut too.
Sister.
Drop Nicky Doll. Drop the pics in the chat. Drop your nudes in the chat, Nikki. Thank you so much.
Please and thank you.
Can I say, because this is Nicky Doll, I think has one of the best Drag Race glow-ups ever.
Oh,
she
no.
finished 9th her season and now is now hosting her own franchise.
She kind of ate that up, right?
She ate everybody up.
That's my girl.
She's hosting her own, wearing these like beautiful Gaultier.
Opening the Olympics. Nicky Doll has the fucking princess track record of Drag Race. She's fucking nailed it. She's that girl.
She nailed it.
That's my girl. I love.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in so long. When's the last time I saw Nicky Doll?
It's been a while too.
Yeah.
Was it DragCon last year?
I haven't been to DragCon in so long, girl.
I know now that, well.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one.
I'm about to say, was there one this year?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I haven't seen it advertised. I wonder why. You know what? The tariffs. Imagine if girls had to... Imagine
it's because it's charging the boost, making the boost so much more expensive.
If girls were doing DragCon this year, where's everybody getting their merch from?
Girl, it's going to be a barren-ass DragCon.
So that's...
all the merch going to be just... We're going to have to charge like $80.
People be selling hopes and dreams at DragCon this year. I'm like, if you want a picture, you need to buy at least $80 worth of hopes and dreams.
Gag.
And we can take a picture.
Yeah. I'll sign it. For an extra 10. For an extra 10, though.
I have a game I want to play with you.
That was for tax. Oh, a game. Okay. Yes. Oh, Lord.
This is the game we're playing, Heidi and Closet.
I'm nervous.
In the closet or out the closet?
Okay. So in is good, out is bad.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know this. I'm going to give you a drag fashion trend, current or past.
Okay.
And you have to say whether it belongs in the closet or out of the closet.
Y'all don't read me. I know I'm not the most fashion forward queen. I don't care. I don't try to be, so don't.
Rhinestone fishnets.
They're in. They can be in for like a good pageant for that kind of moment. They're in. I feel like they'll stay in. They'll stay in
the closet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Human hair wigs for every look.
Not every look. That's out of the closet. I want some shape. I want some whimsy. I love a bust down. I do. Yeah. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It moves gorgeous. It moves beautifully.
Yeah.
But like not for every look. Come on. Not every look.
Yeah, change it up.
I need something to give shape, you know?
Yeah. A little sculpted situation.
Anything. Just some volume. Some volume would be, if you want it to be that big and long, you know, just give us make it like Farrah Fawcett in that long or something, you know?
Yeah, I like Farrah. A bodysuit with a thigh-high boot.
It's in the closet because we all have that look because it's what we do at the gig. It's fine. Leave her alone. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Down. Bodysuit. But I was something
bodysuit. Naomi Smalls does. Did she wear a bodysuit or she wear like a leotard bodysuit situation with a sandal?
Oh.
And it really...
Does it do something to the shape of it?
She's also just a different human being.
The statuesque. Yeah. The length.
Yeah. It just... Yeah.
Of sister. Yes.
Let's call... wet hair.
Wet hair. That's out of the closet. I
think it's out too. Do you remember that period when everyone was
wearing wet hair? I don't like because then you're making a mess on stage. Like you're leaving drippings for the people behind you on the show. Now I gotta watch where I step because of your ass and your hair. Why?
Why?
Why you gotta do all that?
You be wet and sopping wet on stage,
messing up everything in the production flow.
Breastplates.
I say they can stay in. They can stay in. I just need them to start being the correct shape and size for the S's.
Yes.
The S's.
And you can't, and I think stop doing the ones here. I don't
like this.
Yeah, the one that gets
Give us the one give us this.
Yeah.
Because it never looks natural.
Never.
Sorry, Jimbo. I've told you this before, though, sister. Told you this before.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what the new wave of breastplates are going to be.
I don't know. I mean, you've seen Plastiques where she has like the diamond, corset, the corseted, and it's like, Well, girl, that's sickening. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, that's the costume. Yeah.
Yeah, the costume,
Yeah, she's got
Let's talk about mug with no lashes.
mug with no lashes.
You know who a queen that does that, and it kind of gagged me. I've seen it in real life. Taste doesn't wear lashes. She does her thing and just puts a little mascara on her lashes, and honestly, it doesn't look bad.
Okay. I'm gonna say out of the closet personally. I don't know. Personally for me, I think it's because that's when the fantasy comes to life for me.
For me too.
When I throw that lash on, I'm like, I'm every woman.
I could never.
And that's
Yeah, I would never do drag without lashes.
I can't. I've only ever did it once, and it was because my lash came off during the number, during a talent number.
See, that's why I use Prozac for my lashes.
I'll use Prozac?
Girl, before I used to, because when I would do my own shows in New York, I would be on stage for myself for an hour, 2 hours. I would sweat so much my lashes would jump off. So then when I started using Prozac, they would stay on. That weave bond and glue would just...
Oh, I'm so glad I stopped using weave bond.
What do you use now?
I use Duo.
Duo, okay.
It's really good.
I mean, it's like the same thing, ain't it?
Kind of, but it's not. It doesn't irritate the eye, and it's less chunky.
That weave bond glue, the smell.
Memories. There's not that and the airspun powder.
Airspun.
That's drag.
Yeah.
That's the what drag smells like. That's
Ooh. No padding.
No, out of the closet. Sorry. Unless the outfit has like a built-in silhouette or like your body is tea.
Yeah.
Like if they mistook you and almost threw you into the Boston Harbor at the Boston Tea Party, that's the only time that,
Yeah.
I just need even it doesn't have to be like huge padding, just like a little divot. A little whoop. Just here. Especially here. If you're gonna do one, you have to do both.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do neither, that's fine. Just, hopefully like the garment like cinches you where it needs to cinch you, or like accentuates where it's supposed to accentuate you. Like you can go no body, but the outfit then needs to compensate for it then.
I agree.
I feel that's me personally. Do drag however you want. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. Dance shoes on the runway.
On the runway specifically? No.
Well, what if you're a Bigfoot girl and you can't find shoes that fit? Then what? We got Bigfoot bitches out there. I'm a Bigfoot girl, but I go the extra mile to get you. I have a lot of shoes.
The thing is, Pleaser online, Pleaser.com goes up to a size, 14, 15, 16?
15, 16, yeah. Latrice Roy always Pleaser.
Come on.
Yeah.
I just gave you the website.
Reveals. In the closet, girl. Reveals are a drag state. Like,
I would say in the closet, but I wanted them to be more creative.
I can agree with that.
They can be more creative, or it just needs to be like the old classic cover up,
big old ruffle coat
on top of a dance costume.
Yeah,
give me that. I need. Yeah, like it's a classic move for drag, of course. But I just wanted to be wild with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Cute.
Was that all of them?
All of them.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do you.
Ooh, okay.
No, I'm joking.
No, tell me, I don't care. Heidi, I'm only going to ask you this.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen you talk about it publicly.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have. There's no way you haven't. When Onika Mirage walks in and says to you, I hate your makeup, what goes through your head? AKA Nicki Minaj, because she was the first judge on Heidi's season.
Got me together.
And you were a Barb.
I love, especially early Nicki.
Yes.
I love and stan. So going in, her being there, I was like, yes.
You're dying. I would have died.
I was like, this is the season I was meant to be on, because clearly I was meant to meet her.
Yeah.
And then hearing that, I was gooped. I was so I felt like I was damn near MAGA doing so many mental gymnastics to validate what she was saying to me. I was shooketh. I was taken all the way back, scalped, I was on the runway earlier that day, unfortunately. But I didn't know, it was, and I just got out the hospital that morning, so I was like,
wait, the hospital?
Yeah, I had a really bad allergic reaction on my first episode.
Wait, to what?
I got kale and oats. I can't have oats.
Why were there kale and oats together? What the fuck was that meal?
I think I grabbed a granola bar on the way out from craft services, and then I think dinner that night was lettuce and.
So you're allergic to kale?
Kale and oats, yeah. Gag.
So you had had the reaction.
Uh-huh.
They take you to the medic.
I got back to the hotel and I was like going through hives and my lips were swelling, my throat was closing, my chest was tightening. I got someone to come to my door. They came in. They were like, okay, we have to get someone to approve this. They went out. They had someone sit with me.
Wait, someone's to approve? I was like, bitch, fuck the approval. Call 911.
They had to get approval to remove me from the room.
That's crazy.
And it was like we was only like 5 minutes, but I was like sitting there bawling my eyes out, crying because I was like, I don't want to leave. Please, I can't leave. So then they took me to the hospital. They got me pumped full of medicine, but I wasn't allowed to leave the hospital until I showed signs of getting better.
Damn.
So I got out of the hospital at like 5 a.m.
Okay, so you do the first day of Drag Race. You have this. So this was before your first runway.
Yeah, this was before the first runway.
Shit.
Before the I'm That Bitch challenge too, because we did I'm That Bitch that day, and we had to do it twice, of course, because
TV.
And then did the runway, and then
I had no idea this happened.
I feel bad for Heidi because she had like an allergic reaction the night before.
Oh, did she really?
She had to go to the emergency room.
What?
Yeah.
So I was like on death's door while all this is happening.
Oh my God. And for one of your idols to come in here and say that, I imagine if I was on there and I'm on the thing and then fucking, I don't know, SZA walks in and be like, Monet, I hate your makeup. It would have wrecked me.
Just completely just distorted everything. I was like, oh God, this is how it started? Oh God. I was going home first.
But to that point, bitch, your mug is stamped now, girl. She's a makeup girly.
Thank you. You know, I do say that her reading me down that hard first day really lit a fire under my ass for sure. Because I was like, oh, these bitches, they're not going to be talking about me like that.
Oh, yeah, their faces.
I'm not that girl. Yeah, so stamped. She has that contract now with Elf Cosmetics. Oh,
word.
I'm an Elf girly.
Cheers.
So, yeah, but I'm happy where my mug is now, but I'm still like always learning and tweaking things and like figuring out what I like more here and there. Like, lift this, move that, you know.
I'm trying to get into this new thing that, it's not a new thing, but it's been going on for a while. I'm just seeing it more. How, Luxe, and then they do this like really like light, like really blended white situation. I'm trying to learn how to do that.
You know what I can't do?
What?
A smoky eye.
Really?
I don't know how. I've tried so many times.
It's so easy.
I can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
It's so easy. I just put black gel liner on my lid. I'll blend that out with like a brush on the outside corners of it. Right? And then I'll take black eyeshadow and set the middle of it. Then I'll go with like a medium brown around where I just blend it out, and then a light brown on the edge of that, and that's it. I'm
gonna try it. I'm gonna try again. Yeah. I don't know. It eludes me.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 30 now. I just turned 30 in September.
You're so young.
Thank you.
A child.
I'm enjoying 30 so far. I was nervous. I was like, oh God, I'm leaving my 20s. Was it gonna be like on the other side? It was kind of scary, but it's honestly been kind of great so far.
Did you have a Saturn's return?
A what?
Your Saturn's return.
What's the Saturn's return?
It's your 29th year of life. It's where like you like learn a lot of lessons and like
I think I learned a lot of things and I came to terms with a lot of things.
That's Saturn's return.
On the year of 29. Yeah, I would say so. I think I set a lot of boundaries and learned a lot about myself specifically as well. Yeah.
Love that.
I get Saturn's return.
Your Saturn's return.
Look at me learning over here at Monét Talks.
Monet Talks.
Look, the more you know and stuff.
Oh my God, Heidi, such a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you for having me. Oh my
Girl, I'm kidding. We need to hang out more. We're in LA.
Would you come do my pod?
Girl, I would love to. High Times?
High Tea.
High Tea, sorry. High Tea. I'm talking about the other show.
The High Times.
High Tea. Yeah. Will this episode come out if I come do it?
Yeah.
You lock that one away too?
I'll come. I'll come out. Trust.
Good.
It's coming.
No, I would love to. Yes, please. Oh, can I request how I want to consume my weed?
Yeah. We always do. And then it's kind of like a game show mixed into it as well. Okay. So you have a chance to win stuff from our sponsors.
Okay, fair.
We have a cannabis. I don't know what words you can say or not say.
We can say anything.
Okay, we have a cannabis. We work with a dispensary.
Oh, cannabist. Yeah. Word.
We work with a dispensary that's a sponsor, and then we work with Bike Athletics that is also a sponsor. So you can also win some cute underwear and like shorts and tops and stuff.
So I want to get my weed intravenously.
Okay, intravenously. What does that mean? Like in your penis? Oh.
In my veins.
Okay, well, we ain't got no surgeons or what's the needle people? What are they called? The people who be doing that? What's esthetician?
No.
What are they?
That's a nurse just does that.
Okay.
Esthetician is for like your face, like aesthetics like that.
Work. We don't have that on set, but
Okay.
like we can do.
He's like, you can smoke it.
We have edibles. We have drinks. We can do it anally.
Okay, I'm gonna anally.
Anal option.
Okay, I love an anal option.
Always an anal
I
option.
love an anal option.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's the fastest way for anything to ride.
Yes.
One time I went to.
Oh, you tell this story, and then I got one.
I went to one of these circuit parties, and I saw people doing booty bumps. I've heard of booty bumps.
Okay, so this is literally this. Okay, so I have a friend, and they were on Grindr, and someone said, "I'm gonna put something in my hole. I'm gonna be asleep." They said, "Come over, and if you want me to stay asleep, put some more of this in my hole. If you want me to wake up, put this in my hole." And I'm just like, does it come pre-measured? Like, are you measuring it out before you're telling them to put it in your hole? Because, like, you're asleep. Like, they could put however much in there, and
oh God,
that's scary to me.
Yeah, that's scary. What is on your butt? Your
My
butt
friend
that keeps
didn't
you
go.
asleep?
My friend didn't go, but like, I couldn't leave my hole up to a stranger.
Hell no.
Well, booty bumps. I couldn't leave my hole up to a booty bump to a stranger. You know? Have you ever?
No.
I've never
done a booty bump.
I've never.
No.
I've never done that.
No.
I've never done that. No.
And I'm not. If you,
I have been offered that.
I've never even been offered.
That's how I met one of my closest friends. They offered.
You did that booty bump, bitch. You trying to booty
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But I did make a good friend that night. I did make a good friend.
By dosing on his booty bumps, bro.
No, not dosing it at all. I'm like, just this much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was Heidi in Closet here today. This bitch is hilarious, as per usual. Where can we watch High Tea with Heidi?
You can watch it anywhere there's a streaming for podcasts.
Yes.
You can watch it on my YouTube channel, Heidi in Closet. There's stupid clips going to be on all my social media, Heidi in Closet, or TikTok, The Heidi in Closet. Or you can catch it early and extended versions on my Patreon. At patreon.com/Heidi and Patreon.
And you can see all of those looks from All Stars as well.
They're still up there. There's other interviews I've done up there. Lots of new content coming. I'm gonna do some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Would you come play Dungeons and Dragons? Because are you under contract with?
No, I can do it. I can play.
Okay, you would come and play again. It would be like a 1-day event.
I would love to.
Okay, sick day. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Fabulous. Okay.
Right. Thank y'all. Thank you for sticking on by the couch, and thank you for Heidi for being here. And we'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Monét Talks.